Special like bunny.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest. It's the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. On one sideline, a look at the Texans head coach. These guys coming in refreshed after that early season bye. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Seahawks. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott and Brock Ewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them, a 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Third down, Jones to throw. That one complete to Diggs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Texans first down.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up. Another give to Judkins. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force out 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. 2 set of downs for him at the 38. Ward, a quick throw, complete. take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He's going to tuck it and run. And he slides down. We'll see what the business is with this penalty flag. This could be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. From the gun, it's Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down at the 30. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to get in with the option here. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play fake, Jones. Now here he goes.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd down from the gun, Jones. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Back deep, a dangerous return, man. Keyshawn Nixon. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap down to Ward. Complete to DK Metcalf. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now Ward. Here's a screen now for Walker. Along the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Toss play, this is Walker. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped by the 5th overall pick in this year's draft. That was Mason Graham. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Ward in the pistol. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Back to the line they come, second down. Ward now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Third down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dime. Third and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter, Seahawks football here. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Jump off caught by his back. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, third and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up a Houston first. It's Judkins on the counter. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running the draw here with Judkins. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw, third and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. Galloping inside the 40. It's a gain of 22. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On first down, Jones. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. This will be caught once again by Diggs. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up a Houston first. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Little able to connect on the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Ward off the play fake. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. He's running with it.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Texans and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And that last impressive touchdown drive, now they'll have to see if they can repeat that. They're backed up again to start this one. On first down, it's Jones to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Here's Judkins on second down. And he'll get it up to the 27. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Working from the gun, here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's 2nd and long. Jones. Complete to Diggs out left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Third down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there. Jones now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. And it's the Texans in trouble on 4th and long. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. It is cut left side. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick down in it at the 1. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that 1st.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st down throw by Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down. To throw, here's Jones. Diggs with yet another catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Jones going to do it himself. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Now Jones. Finds his man, Gray. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. And break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. To throw again, it's Jones. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
Kate, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Walker on first down, and he has enough room to gain about 4. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Read option, hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Texans have recovered it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Texans returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, Judkins. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Little Tex on the extra point. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Back to return this, Naheem Miller-Hines. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Walker off his own read. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Dumped off to his running back. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Stopped there by the 4th-year ball hawk coming off his first All-Pro nomination, Derek Stingley Jr. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. On the give, here's Judkins. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Another one for Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans, first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
The Texans
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain. Third down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Has it in close. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Pressure comes, Jones. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. He's got it. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Seahawks offense running out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the pistol, give here to Walker. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. And really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and a 3 and out just devastating on that possession.
Fair catch made here at the 30. The Texans back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Caught by his running back, Judkins. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Jones now on third down. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. First and 10 from the 41. A give left side, Judkins. They call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down. Working from the gun, here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Judkins up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Jones now to throw. This one's caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on third and short. He's running for it. And he has it up for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll air it out on third. Brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This makes it up to the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's going to score a pick-6, touchdown, Houston. Defense getting in on the farm, Brock, with that fourth-quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick-6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception, but after them pick six, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
But give up the gut to Walker. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
It's a pickup at 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Running with Walker again. He dodged the tackle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Ward's going to hang on to it. He's out in the clear. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the
Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Jukes away from one. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Working inside the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ward. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And somebody's on it. Let's wait for the signal. Yes, it was recovered by the defense. Oh man, looked like a big play touchdown. And instead, the defense steals it away on the fumble for the touchback. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Judkins headed right. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Gain of 15. First down, Texans.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down, Houston.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Seattle.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got them beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.